Toronto FC has beaten Ottawa Fury in the semifinals of the Canadian Championship and are moving on to the finals for the third straight year, looking for a third straight title, and will play the Vancouver Whitecaps. With the way this team had been playing earlier in the season, I was actually starting to get worried that we might actually lose to Ottawa, but seems like they got their swagger back just a little. They performed more than well enough to beat Ottawa. They pretty much dominated them, winning 3-0 at home and 1-0 away for a 4-0 total victory. And, I mean, they did exactly what was expected of them. So, we're going to the finals. We'll play the Vancouver Whitecaps, who came back from a 1-0 away deficit to beat Montreal 2-1 on aggregate at home last night. Toronto FC will be looking for their 7th total Canadian Championship win and their 3rd in a row. Vancouver has won this tournament once before and have been runner-up 6 times. They've just always the bridesmaid, never the bride, except for that one year a couple years ago. But this should be an incredibly interesting matchup. At this point, it's a total toss-up, honestly, with how Toronto FC just now is trying to get their players back from injury, so maybe we're just getting closer to where we were last season in terms of talent and depth in our squad, and hopefully we can try to get up to that level by the final of the championship, and to pull out the rest of the season in MLS, try and make the playoffs there. Vancouver has been playing very well this season, in my opinion. They're fighting for a playoff spot in the West, and Alphonso Davies has been absolutely spectacular for them. If he plays in the final of the Canadian Championship, I can see Vancouver really making a push for this title, especially with the chemistry that Kai Kamara and Alphonso Davies have up front. They'll be able to definitely strike and score some goals against the Toronto FC defense that hasn't really been up to their standards this season. Looking back on last night's game for TFC, I thought, well, for a game where we didn't play Giovinco, didn't play Bradley, didn't play Bono, Osorio came off the bench. Altidore did start, but he only played the first half, and he didn't really look fully up to his regular fitness. He was just kind of playing a little slow, in my opinion, which is probably good that we got him in a game against a lower level opponent like Ottawa before we threw him into MLS. But for what looked good, I thought Ayo Akinola got the start over Hamilton Ricketts, the 18-year-old, and I thought he was quite good. He scored his first ever senior goal for Toronto FC. Nice little close-in shot, taking advantage of some poor defending by Ottawa. And after that goal, you really saw his confidence go up. He had some nice little dribbles there. You played quite well. Hopefully he'll be able to use this performance to spring launch him into some more better performances down the road for TFC, help move his career forward. Also, Chris Mavinga. I did not realize how much we missed Chris Mavinga in the back until watching this game. Just his timing on tackles, his one-on-one play, he's one of the best at that. And really, we really did miss him, and he didn't have to do much this game because of how well we dominated the play. But when he was called upon, he was excellent. Marky Delgado was also solid. I know he's had some rough spots earlier this season. Telfer was just another standout game for Ryan Telfer. He's one of those players where when he's on his game, he is good. And last night, he was good. Osorio came off the bench and added a goal. Jordan Hamilton came off the bench and added a goal. So all around, a great performance by young Canadians. 3 goals, all from Canadians. And going to the final against Vancouver, hopefully we can get that win, get back to the CONCACAF Champions League next year, get the 3rd straight Canadian Championship win and a 7th overall Canadian Championship win. But first we gotta go through Vancouver. And I can't even predict this right now. It's gonna be a toss-up. It's gonna be a fun series.